the Lapis Estate, did a meet and greet. Apparently Toda is traveling with us now. We severely creeped out Toda in the beginning, but well, yeah, me and Panroll. Mostly Panroll though.
What?
Yeah.
Creeped out by Toda?
You creeped out Toda with your questioning.
Yeah. It was an accident.
No, it wasn't.
I'm sure.
And while traveling out on the road, we kind of just sat and bonded for a while. Had our roles, and now we're in. Where are we? Oh yeah, we're in Rubyville.
Oh. Emma got a phone call.
We just arrived in Rubyville.
Sorry, he was trying to get my order. Alright. I forgot what was last said. I was trying to listen, and then he started talking. And then I was like, oh, fuck. But I'm gonna assume he did a pretty good recap.
Fairly decent.
Alright, that's fine.
I don't remember. I don't remember specifics.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. So we're gonna get us into Rubyville. So it is the final day of travel. Wow. I had everything
traveling.
Yes, the final day. And you guys will be getting there
On the final day.
on Firemoot the 1st. And as you enter
Firemoot.
as you enter Firemoot the 1st into Rubyville, the town is bustling as per the last time you all came through. There are flyers about for the upcoming concert with Ashitoto at the school. And that's all you guys need to know. You all have the floor. Where do you want to go?
Your
I want to
mom's
go to
house.
the guild.
You go to the guild?
Yeah, that's where I want to go.
Anybody else?
By guild, you mean Adventurers Guild?
Of course.
I suppose it wouldn't be bad to see what's new.
Well, to also get a reward.
Alright, I will go and put you guys on the Adventurers Guild. There it be. Select all. No, I don't want to select all. Oh my god. Please just... Yeah, like that. Perfect. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild, guys.
Oh boy.
As you enter into the guild, you notice several familiar faces. In fact, one that is shouldn't really be here, and is up at the
Yeah.
counter, haggling with Loft.
Alright. Well, fun.
And Lewin, as you're walking, Toda begins to speed walk past you up to Loft.
Okay.
Well, what do you mean these jades won't sell? I went and I got them myself, and I polished them. Well, I don't really sell them. Well, I'm not asking you to sell them for me. What I'm asking for you is to find somebody who can possibly bless. Well, I can do that, but you need to lower your voice. I am lowering my voice. And it's a little bit of a back and forth going on right now. And when you guys approach, Loft hushes down and looks at you guys. I'm so sorry. I'll be with y'all in a minute.
Can I glare? I want to glare at this man.
You can glare at him all you want. He's gonna give you a side eye, and he's gonna grab a sack off the counter and give a huff as he saunters off past you. Yes.
Excuse me. You mentioned something about Jade?
He's gonna look at IB. Yeah, I need somebody to bless them.
Oh. I thought you were trying to sell them. My apologies.
No, I will
can't
sell
do
them.
anything at
I
that.
need somebody to bless them first.
Can I do that, God? Is that something I can do?
Do you have bless?
I do have bless.
Alright.
I'm gonna whip my head around. I'll bless them. But for a minor fee, though.
Are you a cleric?
Adjacent.
Is it gonna be under the sister's name? Oh my god,
Yeah.
what the fuck was that? Okay. And he's gonna walk over to this table, and he's gonna roll the jades out onto the thing, and some of them are in like little bracelets and charms.
Alright, I gotta deal with the business here first before I go and do that.
Ivy is gonna lean over to Lewin really quick. Hey, there's a real possibility that after you bless them, I won't be able to do anything with the jades because they'll burn when I touch it. So,
What, you want me to just pretend to do it?
yeah, if you could do it convincing enough, I could then turn it into jewelry and sell it.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll burn me, but you know.
I mean, the bless would realistically wear out. It wouldn't last forever.
Yeah, I don't know how any of that clerical stuff works. Okay, give it a shot. Make him happy.
Cool. I'll do that.
Toda's gonna put her hands up. Hold on, Lewin. Miss Loft, I would like to put a request. Oh? Yes. I am looking for a specific artifact that is within the mountains of Rubyville.
God.
I am willing
Loon's
to pay whatever it takes.
Loon's going to clear his throat. Didn't we talk about this?
I'm not about to have you sniff me out, or not sniff me out, snuff me out of what I want, Lewin. And besides, if you make a pact here, we can guarantee we get both what we want, and you get a reward.
Are you really going to strong arm me on this?
Is that what it looks like I'm doing?
Yes, that is exactly what it looks like you're doing.
Then I'll be doing it. Loft begins to pull out the paperwork for Toda to start working on. And she hands it over, and Toda moves on over here to work on it. And looks at Lewin.
Lewin just looks at her like he's very annoyed. But also very concerned.
Well, it seems you all did complete your quest. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, Panroll?
Oh, I can wait till after this. We're good.
Well, as a reward, all of you get your ASI into your honor, please. And here is 400 gold.
$400 gold.
Yes, 400.
Yeah,
Okay,
wow, I'm so broke.
as of just then, I hit 20 honor.
Jesus
Sweet.
fuck. Alright, that's all. That's it, alright.
Give me my fucking letter.
I am now at
It'll come.
14 honor.
Can I
It'll come.
turn down the honor?
No, it's a mandatory honor. Sorry, Ivy.
Just like how your
Mhm.
sanity hits are mandatory.
My sanity is 5, man.
Well, here in just a few moments we'll be having a new quest. I'm currently out as some adventurers already had came in and fulfilled everything for around this area.
Any rumors?
Rumors?
Mm-hmm.
Well, some say that Misashi Toto's inside this very tavern right now, or this very guild right now. And she nudges over to the fireplace.
Lewin doesn't even look. He gestures over with his thumb towards her. Yeah, I have eyes.
Loft, if you don't mind me asking, what other adventurers came through here?
Oh, just a little ragtag group. They even had like a goblin with them. It was insane.
Oh, I see. Anyone with spooky eyes?
No, I don't think so, no.
Okay.
I believe they were going to Sundown, last I heard.
Oh. Okay. We really need to find a scroll of scry, gang.
Even if we had one, we couldn't necessarily scry on them easily.
Oh, it's not for them. I know why they're going there, and you should too. They're trying to find Chaco.
I'm gonna approach the redheaded children.
Children, those are grown
Children?
men. Those are grown men.
Oh.
Those are fully
They're
grown
headed
twins,
in.
thank you very much.
Oh, sorry,
They're
they're
twins.
twins. That's why I thought they were kids.
So the both of them look at Panroll. How can we help you?
I handed one of my statuettes. Contract. Now.
Jesus Christ.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Did you make these yourself?
Yes.
Can you do one right now,
Yes.
please? Okay, we're
Yes.
impressed. And they're gonna hand out a contract to Panroll.
I read
Ivy is
over to check
standing.
the fine print of how much I'll be getting paid.
Ivy stands over here and is shaking his head rapidly in the background.
It's going to be 5 times your rolls.
Only 5.
Only 5.
Before you said 2 times.
It is 5.
Thank God he got a buff.
Deal. I'll sign it.
Alright.
As long as the fine print didn't change.
Nah, everything's still the same.
Okay. I handed them the statuette and the contract.
Alright.
Distribute these as far and wide as you can.
Okay. Toda's gonna finish up with her contract and hand it over to Loth. And then she's gonna give a smile to Lewin. You wanted a mission.
Yeah, I'll be doing that one.
Loft is going to look at the papers, nod, impressed, and she is going to place it down in front of you all who are at the bar here.
I'm going to read it over. Additionally, is there any like wordplay traps in this?
The box has to go to Toda. It is Toda's for keeping. You get 2,000 gold for completing. You get an honor point for completing. Anything else that is found is fine for the keeping, but that artifact has to go to Toda.
All right. I found our loophole. We win.
I
It's the box, not the things
the
within.
box and the contents have to go to Toda.
You didn't say that. You didn't
It's
say
the
that. You said the
artifact.
box.
It's the artifact. The box isn't the artifact. The box is a box. You know what the
You
You said
artifact
the
is.
box. I know what it is. Yeah.
You will lose Toda if you take that fucking heart from her, dude.
We'll lose the world if we give her the fucking heart.
You don't know that.
Yeah, well, we apparently don't know anything, so.
Yeah, that's true. Everything we've known has been incorrect, so.
Sure.
Our win condition we were set up for is wrong.
No. No. It hasn't changed.
What do you mean?
It just hasn't. Alright. She's going
The
to
winning
hold out.
condition is stop world from blowing up. That hasn't changed.
Yeah, but like the way to do that has changed.
You don't know that. Well, she's gonna hold out the paperwork to you all for signage. Who is all signing for this?
I will
I
not be signing for
am.
this.
I'll sign it.
Alright. You are bound. It's
I'll
too...
approach Toda. Can I have the box when we're done with it?
Sure. You can. Anybody else?
Dante, please.
I'm thinking about it.
I need your help.
It's 2,000 gold and honor point. Like...
In the interest of security, I suppose I shall accept.
Okay. Dante has signed his life away to Toda.
I mean, not really.
To her quest, and so has Pando. Toda has her arms crossed and staring at Lewin.
Loon just has a very neutral expression now.
You're not gonna want to do this?
Well, I mean, I need to go over there and investigate the place anyway, so 2 birds, 1 stone.
So you're signing it?
Yeah.
Alright. Cosmina.
I already said I wasn't
Alright.
signing.
Yeah, I already said I
Alright.
was.
Ivy?
No.
Nope. Okay. Alright. That's great. Okay then. We will head off. as
I
soon
gotta
as we're ready.
bless.
Yes. You guys should also maybe get rooms at the inn too. Or the
Yeah.
hotel. Alright. Wilfred's down there and he has his jades laying across the table.
Alright, I'm gonna walk over and sit down. Look him over. Alright, so
I just need to bless.
yeah. 10 gold in total for all this sound fine.
10 gold? That's cheap, alright.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, alright, 10 gold.
It's an easy service. Any more than that's a bit of a scam.
Mhm.
And I'm going to bless them.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it. I'm
Give me-
not doing any funny business. I'm not faking it.
Alright, awesome. I'm gonna just in case roll this. Ah, he rolled a 28 and I rolled it to GM. Alright. Alright, they are blessed and he's going to collect his jades and leave.
Hey, wait. I got a buddy who wants to buy those from you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ivy, they've been blessed.
So he doesn't have to physically touch them.
How much do you
Maybe
want
doesn't
for
like
them?
being handed things.
Ah, they're gonna be like 200 each.
How many do you have?
Well, currently I have 15.
Okay. So 3,000.
Alright. You wanna buy all of
Um,
them?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Then just gonna look over at Lewin. Could you take those for me?
Oh, yeah, I could.
Alright, I'm adding 3,000 to his pockets.
And Loon's gonna take them, and he's going to, kind of while he looks over them, slowly break the bless down.
Okay. Alright.
Actually, well, don't completely break the bless. I want to test.
Okay, I'll
I'm
make it
playing
so
with
it.
fire.
I'll make one of them weak so it doesn't burn your skin off. Think bash chuckle nuts.
Walk over and just like touch it.
Well, interestingly enough, you are the arcane swords, not the true swords. So there is a little bit of a tingle, but it won't hurt you as much as it would a real vampire.
Here, touch one of the ones it didn't fuck with. Lynn's gonna pick it up and offer it to him.
And do the same.
It's spicy. Dear God, it is spicy in your
It's
hands.
spicy.
So what you're saying is we can bless a bunch of rocks and just fuck them at vampires now. We
No,
have
better
shotguns
idea.
against
We
vampires.
take a bunch of rocks, we put them in a sock, we tie the sock off. We can do that with silver for werewolves as well.
That one really hurts. Yeah, continue doing what you're doing.
Is there anything else you guys want to do in here?
I'm gonna kind of motion to Cosmina and point at these two. Don't they look familiar?
Yes, they're. Yes.
Yes, they're. Yes.
I don't know who they are.
Toda's gonna peek over Panrel. That one's my cousin, and she's gonna point at him. And then I don't know who that one is.
Oh, that's why they look familiar. Okay. That was it.
Okay. Well, this guy, taking notice that Toda's pointing at him, turns and he sees Toda and he's like, "Oh shit." Well, excuse me, would any of you like to donate to Kobold's Rights?
Loon's head perks up, and there's a shout from across the room. Yeah, I'm willing.
Well, donate as much as you possibly would like to donate. They definitely need it.
I'm gonna donate 1,000.
This one's asking?
Yes, Simon Lepus is asking.
Where would we be donating?
Oh, well, and then he pulls out from his mailbox a treasury box.
Pulling out a treasury box, okay.
Just 1,000.
Just
Yep,
What is this?
1,000.
What is this donating for?
It's for the rights of kobolds.
Alright. Your treasury box. How big is it?
Well, I can be as big as I want to. We've managed to use some of the mailbox magic, and his hands kind of extend, and it grows in the size to make it deeper.
Ah, wonderful. Cosmina's gonna dig around in her bag for a moment, and I'm gonna give him 20 grand.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Cosmina, what's your honor right now?
Oh right, I need to add one for the... It's currently 15.
I need you to add 5.
It's 20.
God damn it.
You're telling me I don't even get 1 honor for donating 1,000?
It's 4,000's the threshold.
Okay, well then, God, hold on. I need to look at spell scroll prices again
Or
because I need to get.
4,000 is the threshold for what?
1 honor.
Panrel will approach him with a sack of gold and drop 10k in.
I'm fucking
That's-
broke,
That's
so
2 honor panel.
I'm so fucking broke.
I'll donate
Also-
4K.
It's an extra
I know a few
honor.
guys. I know a few guys that could also use some help once you're done with the kobolds. You know,
Wait.
spreading the word of religion and whatnot.
What?
You do that right?
What? No, what? No, I'm just heading the kobolds' rights and pushing for freedoms amongst the women in the country. I'm running for
I
emperor.
apologize for my friend. Please disregard any strange things he says. He's well, as you can see, a bit old.
Ah,
He's touched in the head.
I'm not that old.
you don't look very old.
He looks old.
I also look like a woman right now.
He's just smiling. Well, I hope to have all your votes coming this election. He's gonna close the treasury box after all.
How
this
much was the
betraying.
5th level spell scroll?
It's in the fucking information, dog. Y'all do this every time to me.
I'm finding it, don't worry. Found it. How much is a 5th?
5,000.
5K. Do I spend all my money now?
Anyway, he's gonna
Well,
go.
keep in mind that you aren't the only person who is here that has money to purchase that with.
I mean,
And
that's
considering the fact that it is a shared goal,
Alright, in that case, I'm going to donate 3,000 more, so I can get that 1 honor point.
Okay.
I'm just trying to keep my head down, man. I don't want any more honor. It's gonna attract some much unwanted attention.
Toto's gonna go and start walking by everybody. And Charles is gonna start to follow. Let me get this man out of the house. There we go.
what?
Uh-huh.
How dare he?
I'm gonna grab Merrick by the arm and drag him out with us.
Alright, I'll put it with Charles.
Okay. Alright, whatever.
Whoa, calm down. He's just leaving, man. Holy shit. God. He doesn't have anything to do in here. Oh my god, my eye. Alright. Bam, bam. So, I'm gonna go bop you guys back out to the city unless there's anything else you want to do out here.
Not in here now.
Alright. Let me grab this. Alright. So as you guys step outside, the streets are just going with carriages right now. It seems lunchtime has approached. And everybody is just busy doing places where they gotta be at. And as you all step out and onto the sidewalks, Dante,
Mm-hmm.
I need you
Am I on this?
to roll me a wisdom save.
Oh boy.
Here we go again.
Cool. Your sight begins to feel a little bit fuzzy. And you momentarily are seeing what feels like 2 worlds. You see all your companions right next to you, but then they're also not there. And there are people who are walking by you at a normal pace, but others that are also coming in that are just running and fleeing. The buildings around you, though they are as they are now, it feels like those are not the same buildings and in fact are just a crumbled mess. There are sounds of weeping, one of a child, and it is overcoming the noise of the screaming people and the sounds of the city. And the weeping continues until you see an opening in the middle of the road. There is a child there.
Is that something I'm actively seeing, or is
Yes.
that the...
You
Okay.
are actively seeing a child weeping in the middle of the road.
Am I still seeing this, like, other...
You are seeing the other, and the child is there.
I'm gonna walk over to the child.
As you walk into the street, your companions, they see you walking into a busy road.
There's still like carriages and shit going by.
Yes.
Okay,
Dante.
Loon's gonna like reach forward and grab him. Like, hey, you're walking into oncoming traffic, Dante. You alright?
Dante, as a hand grabs you, you feel yourself shift back into this world.
Dante, he just shakes his head and kind of puts his hand up to his forehead for a moment. I just had some kind of visual aberration.
Well, that sounds like it could be important.
We were just walking, and suddenly my vision shifted. I could see not just you all walking beside me down this street, but also this other moment. Buildings destroyed, screaming, and what drew my attention the most was a child just stranded in the middle of an empty road. That's what I was walking towards.
Do you think this was a premonition or another cycle?
I don't know. I wasn't given any inclination to either answer. It could have been something parallel to us as we are now. It could have been something warning us of the future. But the one that stuck out most was that child.
Interesting. Say, did this happen last time we were here?
I had a similar experience, but no visions. It was that time that I was out on a stroll and had a momentary lapse in concentration, only to regain it and find myself chained.
Interesting. Do you have any inclination as to what that might mean, or rather, what does it mean to you?
My ability is driven by the tenets of life that I follow. Those who break one of those tenets incur the ability's wrath. For myself to be the victim of them, well, it could be a moment of confusion, or it could be an indication that at some point there will be a moment where I abandon everything that I stand for. Perhaps that moment comes in Rubyville.
Well, no real way to find out other than to wait. Although it bothers me, this description of ruin. Half of me has a mind to investigate it, but I doubt we'll find anything.
What was that, Emma?
Nothing. I was changing the music back over.
Mm. This isn't the only time I've had such an instance either.
When and where else?
There was a moment in... I think it was like the second town we were in.
Westward.
The one where we got the boat?
Yes, I believe so.
I don't remember the name of that one.
It's not good salsa.
I think... fuck. And I don't seem to have it written down anywhere.
It was a
It had-
minor location.
Yeah, it was... And nothing even really happened. I just had, like, a weird mental stroke, and then I was okay.
Yeah.
It was early on, though. I think it might have been Westward. Anyway. I can't recall entirely. I believe it was Westward. There was a moment where I just had some kind of mental lapse, and that was all.
You don't remember much about your childhood, right?
It was so long ago, it's difficult to remember now.
You don't think that maybe you're from Beasley?
It's okay. Mhm.
As far as I've been made aware, I was born and raised in Deche, and I have resided there my entire life. These walls don't feel at all familiar to me, nor do its people.
It's just odd. If what you're saying is correct, then the only times you've had these visions are in Beasley.
The only time I've had an aberration so strong. The only issue is that I no longer have any means to find out about my past.
Well, that's not necessarily true. And, he's gonna kind of glance to Cosmina. I had memories I couldn't recall, but Cosmina was able to fish them out.
Hey, I'm having an esophagus issue. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright.
Also, just a crazy thought. Don't most towns have libraries with like written history?
Any
Uh,
history about Deche and its inhabitants wouldn't be in a library in Rubyville.
yeah.
Though your thought process does have merit, we would just simply have to consult a library in Deche, which is a very difficult task.
Okay, we're good.
Because Lewin was saying something about Beasley. And you remember the town being in ruin. What if we go through old newspapers and see if we can find when the last time the town was destroyed or severely attacked?
That might bring something. I'm too young to recall such a time.
I suppose it's worth a look.
Sorry, my player detective skills kicked in.
Ooh.
Yeah, I say let's go take a look.
Alright.
It is, at the very least, a place to begin before I have to rely on Cosmina draining herself in an attempt to uncover things in my memories.
Oh, so you have noggin troubles too?
He's
A
just getting
recent
old.
development.
So I guess to the library real quick.
Okay. So what are you guys looking for in here exactly?
We're looking for so how old does Dante say he is?
I am 260.
Alright, we're looking for some kind of disaster that's happened in Rubyville, like around 260 to 250 years ago.
Okay.
Got any of those microfilm newspapers?
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Um,
A very common place Loon finds himself.
I want you guys to be rolling for searching for the right book. Alright, history book.
Alright,
What
what
are we
is that?
rolling for that?
Invest.
Yeah.
I got a banger investigation.
Alright, I'll take those. As you guys are searching through the deep libraries, you come across many history books, and many of them come across with some of the same information about the Fierce Falling, and the rise of abilities, the fallen kingdoms, and there is something to note here. During the first year, there was rain, a lot of rain, and then about 70-ish years later, the everything started to calm down enough for the city to be rebuilt. However, during the year 74, there was an attack onto the new kingdom that had developed here.
An attack by who?
Strange members, strange warriors wearing monstrous masks.
Is there any other detail about them?
Yeah. And what year is it now?
It is year 331.
Okay. And that was your, like, 70... what?
74.
74. Interesting.
I would have been 3.
Yeah.
Repressed childhood memories for the win.
Well, okay, so how old was the child that I saw in my vision?
They could have been somewhere from the ages of 2 to 6. You didn't get close
Great.
enough.
Okay, wow. Did I really fucking pin that?
I think more like Panroll pinned it.
Well, no, I had said that is
Yeah.
it possible you're from Beasley? Panril took
You
the
don't
angle I was also
know.
trying to push.
Well,
yes, that's what I was
I know,
fucking saying.
I know,
was
I know,
implying that
I know,
Dante was
but
from
maybe-
Beasley.
Maybe there's more to it.
I mean, clearly.
So, can we find? So, given that they wore monstrous masks, you were in the military of Deche, right, Dante?
Correct.
Do you recall any historical armors that they kept?
I will roll a history.
Well, based on the textbooks and given and some examples, Deche never had masks like that. In fact, these masks appear to be, well, honestly, Panroll, kind of familiar to you, but in an older sense.
To me?
Yes.
Oh.
So they're like, are they the same sort of thing? Like,
Well, I
Yes,
need
I'm gonna
somebody
make a
to
history
roll
check.
me I need Cosmina to roll me a history check, actually.
Why am I rolling a history check?
I need you to, are you with them?
I mean, yeah.
Roll me a
there's much
history.
else to do.
Roll me a history, please.
can I guidance?
Emma.
Do it. I think I could trust your roll. Just don't crit fail.
You've jinxed me.
You have. Oh, we literally said that.
I said you jinxed me.
How many inspos do you have? I feel like this is important.
You say that as though I have inspirations.
Okay, I'm giving you one of my 2 inspos.
Okay. There.
Okay. Mm. So, these masks that you see in the images in the textbook, they have a singular eye and what looks like tendrils or tentacles that are reaching towards the eye, but also those are reaching downwards to a mouthpiece as well.
Oh,
Hmm.
it looks like the inside of that box.
Oh, oh goodness. Wow.
Emma over here fucking. I just rolled. Just don't. Nat 1.
Yeah, thanks,
Ma'am.
Emma.
Thanks.
At least you got it at the crit fail out of the way.
You say that like I won't crit
You
fail
say
later.
like there's not 8 more queued up.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's an actual evil cult. Like we know this for sure now. The guys who we think are the evil cult aren't the evil cult, and the actual evil cult is a different thing. Or something.
I'm gonna close my eyes in prayer for a moment.
What is all of this supposed to mean?
I don't know, but I think it's good that we got this.
I'm spelling this right. I'm never gonna get it right.
Is the implication meant to be that I have some connection with an ancient cult in Rubyville?
No, I
With no
think
connection.
we merely meant to see if people from Dese had ever invaded here. That's originally what we were here for, but this is intriguing. It could link you to this weird group and explain your unnaturally long lifespan. Because,
Well.
as I understand it, you don't know why you're so long-lived, right?
Correct.
Or I am having
I had-
problems. Oh my
You're good, take your time. I had always assumed that it was either I got extremely fortunate, or it is a product of my fear soul.
Well, I can tell you it's not a product of your fear soul. That's something I would have seen.
Well, if all else fails. Cosmina,
Yes.
would it be possible if I could have you poke around?
I can make an attempt, yes. Though I admit, currently I promise absolutely nothing, given the fact that doing so for Lewin resulted in, well, a number of issues on my end. But
In all fairness, that I do believe was because of how far back you went. Into
yes,
other...
Lewin, and he has been alive for 200 years.
I've meant that you peered beyond just this cycle.
Perhaps.
Only go so far as you are comfortable. I naturally do not wish to bring you harm.
Very well.
Hate the writing on the wall. If it's scary, leave.
I will give a bit of. I'll give a thing of information, but I'm not gonna write everything out right now.
No, you're fine.
I was not
Yeah.
expecting you guys to go this deep. Holy shit.
Well, I mean, you presented us a mystery of one of the companions that has quite frankly been bothering me.
Okay. Cosmina,
Yes.
are you gonna do it?
Well, I would hate to do it out here in the middle of the street.
That is true.
Oh, we at the library, I thought.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
we are at the library, aren't we? Sure. I guess we'll find a spot specifically for both he and I just to sit down.
Okay. Oh, Cosmina, this is about to fuck you up. Oh my god.
Her sanity? I
Alright.
hope not.
Alright. You guys
asked
talk amongst
Sky
each
Daddy a
other, and I'm gonna
question.
type one thing out. No, hold on. Not me.
Let me roll my damage real fast.
Oh.
Ah, I threw it in music. That's so
I was
cool.
gonna say, did you?
My bad. Nobody look at it. Nobody look at it. Control X dot da. There we go. Alice.
I'll
Hey.
say.
Yeah, Alice, because that's the first name you have up here.
Oh, that's fair.
There you go. It's fine. It's not the first time I send fucking important information to the wrong people.
Mm.
Hmm. What?
What perspective am I seeing this from?
From the bundle.
What time is it? Taking off my glasses. Do I need to roll a sanity for this at all, by the way?
Do you feel like you need to roll a sanity?
Well, there's anything particular, or there's not anything particularly horrific,
Correct.
so I'm gonna wager a no.
Okay.
I am going to have to step away from my desk. I'm taking you guys with me, but I have to step away from my desk now.
Damn, it must have her fucked up.
Yeah. what happened? to
Taking
you,
the glasses
bro?
off, stepping away from the desk.
Bro, what happened?
Next, it'll be smoke break.
So, oh god, Cosmina will come back to herself and just reflexively pull out her handkerchief and dab away any blood. That is certainly an interesting development, I suppose. The rest will take a while to come back to me fully, but there was a somewhat familiar face with brown hair and red eyes, and a pervasive sense of darkness. And the woman placed Dante as a infant child, a small baby, up upon an altar with a bit of blood.
So I was a sacrifice?
It's hard to say. She looked very loving towards you. My concern is does it look like the person? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Look like what person?
I think I know who it looks like. It's the only brown-haired person with red eyes I know of in the campaign.
Yes.
Yeah.
It seems as though perhaps it was the first to do so, in fact.
Dante's gonna look pensive for a moment as he tries to piece things together in his mind. The first.
Yes.
That same one that we met in the previous cycle?
Yes. The very one that killed us, in fact.
This means several things. It means that the first predates even me as far as age goes, meaning that she's likely been around since the Cataclysm, possibly before.
Well, she has a fierce soul. We know that at the very least. Or, well, I suppose we don't necessarily inherently know it, but it seems a somewhat safe assumption.
It also means that, given the presence of this other cult with the masks, it is likely that before the Church of Nova, the first was a part of this one. Possibly still is. Which only leaves one course of events in my mind. The first is manipulating the rest of the Church of Nova. Using them to sort of curtail the events of history in whichever cycles to try and gain whatever advantage in an attempt to meet her goal. We still don't know what exactly it is that stops them, but Lewin,
Yes.
if we are to believe that there is an event related to Toda that brings about the end of a cycle, is it far-fetched to believe that she might have something to do with this cult?
I believe that instance no longer applies. I think it did then. Maybe she joined the cult. I don't know. But I do not believe that that is necessarily the case this time.
But her triggering the end of a cycle is still seemingly an anchor point, though I will grant you that still remains to be seen. The
I will
overarching
not.
consensus remains the same, possibly, but how we get there might be different.
I will not deny the possibility.
This
Although,
is. What I'm saying is not an attempt to get you to turn against Toda once more. It is simply food for thought.
I
This is an
believe
element
last
to our
time.
story that was previously absent.
Yes. I believe last time she may have been involved, but this time I find it difficult to believe she's with the cult. I mean, she hardly leaves. She hardly left the lab.
Would a woman, a part of such a powerful family as the Lapis, need to leave her lab?
No, but for one's mental health, yes.
I mean,
Hanril, if you were about to say you were isolated on a boat for a very long time, you did not come back okay.
have you seen her mental health last loop?
Yes, it was terrible.
A great many things were hard to believe last cycle, too. I bid you not fall into the same line of thinking this time around. Or rather, have a more open mind.
I was just saying, can't be stopped up in the lab because it's bad for your mental health. She was stopped up in her lab and it was bad for her mental health.
I dragged her out of it every instance I got. This time.
And it did better, see?
Exactly.
So from the library doors, Charles enters, and he is carrying with him a little bag, and he looks at everybody. You guys ready to go?
Where
I
are we
believe
going?
so.
I figured we'd go get a hotel room or something.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
I don't believe there's anything more for us here, so yes, securing lodging was a good idea.
While you guys do that, I'm gonna take a dip in the river.
Okay. So as you guys are going to make your way to the Rubyville Hotel, Charles is going to hold the bag out to Cosmina.
Yes, Charles, and she'll accept it.
Well, you like those wooden puppet figures, right? Right? You did like them.
Um,
Right?
Well, I hesitate to say that necessarily I liked them simply because it was more form than preference.
Oh. I mean, yeah.
But I'm gonna go ahead and see what
No, you don't have to. It's probably stupid. And as you
It's-
pull it
it's too
out,
late.
as
Yep.
you pull it out, it is like it's a ventriloquist, not like a whole ventriloquist dummy, but like on strings puppet, and it's of a cat. So it's a fairly big sized little puppet.
Oh, I see. Well, I do recall having something similar. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I shan't be using that just yet. She's gonna put it back in the bag for now. Just simply, I would like to reserve what I have for the moment, in case it is necessary for other things.
Oh, okay. It's gonna shut his trap now. And he's gonna go and walk with y'all to the hotel. Let me go trap you guys there. Do I have everybody on this map? Everybody should be. Yeah, you guys are just placed as you once were before. Put Cecil over there. Put these people over there, I guess. And pull you guys. Am I missing Dante?
I don't think
you?
I'm okay.
I think I'm missing Dante.
Am I in a different spot
I
from
don't.
last time I was on? No, I'm just not
No.
here.
Okay, alright. I
Oh
got you.
no,
There you
you're
go.
not here because you
Dante's
had
ears
left
right there.
whenever we were last in
What? Oh, because I just appeared. That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
whenever we were last in Rubyville, you had left to go on your walk.
Yeah, that's right.
True. And that's when I had my stroke moment last time.
Yeah.
The man is standing up at the counter, and he looks at everybody with a smile. Hi, welcome to the Ruby Hotel. May I offer you all a room?
Yes. How many of us are there? Somebody please count. Cosmina's like rubbing her temples. Nobody's
One,
going.
one.
Okay.
2, 3, 4,
Random
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Did you include the kid?
10.
Oh yeah, let me put on the child on the map.
And do we? I don't really think we need. Do we need to count Farinata for this? Does Farinata need a room? Like,
No, Farinata stays with Dante.
yeah. So then just 9.
Well, the child can stay in my room, so it's fine.
So 8.
I'll sleep outside.
How many? Oh, go ahead.
He said he'll sleep outside.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll sleep with the carriage.
So 7. Does that count include Charles?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I got him on the map?
Um,
Alright.
does anybody prefer to have a larger bed?
I would definitely prefer a larger bed.
Okay. Then 1, 2. Dante, do you have a preference?
Nothing in particular, no.
Very Nada needs room to run around.
You can always take Farinata outside.
Yeah, but run around in the bedroom.
True.
I
Aren't all the
don't-
rooms? Oh, I mean, I guess there's the big ones in the back, but
Then
How many big rooms do you need?
we need 3 large rooms and God, what was the number 7?
Yeah, total of 7.
4 of the smaller ones.
4 of the smaller ones. Alright, give me just a second. Get my calculator out so I can math this. Oh god. Oh fuck, just give me the fucking TI. Okay, you said 3 small rooms?
3 large rooms, 4 small ones.
And 4 small ones. It's gonna be 250 gold.
Very well.
And that's for how many
Alright.
nights?
Oh, how long are we staying?
Just say 1 and then we can pay more if we need to.
Just 1 for now then.
Alright, 250.
And Cosmina will fork over the gold for that.
Alright. Is
I
it-
do.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
I have an important discussion I need to have with everyone when we can.
Does it require privacy?
Yes.
I see. Then one of the larger rooms then. Let us take the keys and go upstairs.
Shoop. Did you specifically want to order room 13 or not?
Oh, I want to sleep in room 13.
Alright, well, I'll just throw everybody in room 13 up here. I'm gonna yoink all y'all. Oh, fuck.
Got stuck in the female bathrooms.
He doesn't like standing near her. There we go. I think that works, yeah.
Alright. So, I learned a whole lot of stuff when I decided to cast Sending to Chaco. According to her, the staff is useless.
Did she elaborate?
I got the impression she wasn't exactly comfortable divulging such things over Sending. So I believe she has a lot of information that we will have to see her to get.
Did you ask where she was?
Of course, but naturally, not the sort of thing she can say. I do, however, have the means of finding where she is. I just need a spell scroll of Scry.
Do you know how much it costs?
Roughly 5,000.
Okay, we will deal with that when we come to it. Until then, did you learn anything else of importance?
I did learn that the fifth seems rather wary of the first. I was speaking to Elias, and he claimed that the fifth was in a bit of a panic. She was rather stressed about the first and her intentions.
A panic?
Panic may have been a bit of a strong word, but she was stressed. I got the impression she was anxious. I also learned from my mother that the Oracle has been dead for some time, so this Arista person is likely not the person they claim to be, this Oracle.
Well, I would like to.
That, or perhaps she faked her death.
I would like to point out, however, that be that as it may, fierce souls are known to change places.
While that may be true, how old do we think this Arista is?
Well, I've never seen her. The only person who has is Merrick.
Who's dead?
And let's not forget about Ivy.
Ivy?
But what I mean is,
Hey, I just got off the phone with my grandma. I don't know what's going on.
I did.
We were asking if you had any idea about how old Arista might be.
I could just ask her.
I mean, be my guest.
Have best of luck explaining that to her.
We can infer she's quite old because, as I recall things, Arista worked with Kendrick.
More like she cleaned up after Kendrick's mess. Sorry, his messes.
The fact remains, she was alive then, meaning the soul likely wouldn't have jumped. Because my mother is not that old. And the Oracle perished when she was still adventuring. It is food for thought. And another thing to mention is it is entirely likely that the fifth is what the public Oracle used to be, that soul. Because as we understand it, she is young.
Miss Oracle, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
You don't get an answer.
That's weird.
Usually don't ask girls how old they are.
I mean, yeah. I don't mean to say that she's not helpful or on our side. I just mean to say she's withholding information very deliberately from us, I believe.
There
I also
is. Oh,
I
go
think
ahead.
the Oracle is just clueless sometimes. Like she doesn't see everything inside every loop. I shouldn't say
don't-
clueless, I should say misinformed.
I don't expect everyone who bears the title of Oracle to be omniscient, but I just mean to say she's been a tad misleading.
There exists a concept both in wartime hierarchy and in government affairs where the flow of information is deliberately kept small in scope to those lower on the chain. One, so that important information does not leak to those that do not want to hear it. And two, to stop those lower on the chain from acting irrationally. It is entirely possible that we are not being given more than we need to know, so that we aren't deliberately throwing ourselves to the wolves. It is not as though acting irrationally is a foreign concept. To us, at least.
I just simply mean to say that there's something that I feel is crucial she knows that we do not.
Were we not also made aware of another fierce soul who functions similarly but inversely to the Oracle?
Yes, that was the 5th. It also seems that the 5th is up in the air with attempting to work with me, so we'll see where that gets us.
Okay, so now I'm kind of confused as a player. Didn't you say that you believe that the 5th used to be the public-facing Oracle?
Not the 5th, the 5th soul
Okay,
was. That's what I'd said, yes.
even though it's not the same power.
It is similar enough to where if you didn't really know, right, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Normal people, I don't think, would be able to tell.
Hmm.
Because I believe they do just about the same thing. The difference is sight and hearing.
Well, but if... Do you have any specifics regarding the 5th soul?
I know that it is hearing, and it seems to be that it can hear very distant things that are either happening or will happen. I'm not exactly sure of the scope, but I know that it definitely can hear things that are currently happening from a distance.
That hardly sounds like an oracle ability, if I were to be honest.
As a matter of fact, it sounds eerily similar to Ivy's soul.
It does. My point being is she has enough information to make educated observations.
If only Jacob was here, she'd be like, "Why the fuck are you siding with them now?" That's
I
what
mean,
it
he's
sounds-
not.
That's what it sounds like.
He's just getting the facts on the table.
Ivy, did Arista ever say anything?
No. She's quiet, but the line is open.
Perhaps you might
as-
inquire with Mist instead then.
Okay. Hey, Mist,
Yep.
are you around? Oh, hi. Um, how old is the Oracle?
I think there's been maybe 20 20 equinoxes? A little bit more.
20
30,
equinoxes?
40? No.
What the fuck is an
That's not
equinox?
right.
I'm gonna turn my attention to the party. Would you guys be willing to expand your mind? And allow Mist in to yours?
No.
She can try. It's not a good idea though.
I never closed off my mind, so.
She echoes into Dante's. You might have to turn her down.
Turn her down.
Boop.
There's like faint
Enters chat.
tavern music echoing in the background.
Yeah, that's the tavern music is diegetic. It's Mist playing the music in everybody's head.
We have our own theme song.
That's
20.
also why we hear the fucking boss music.
I'll open my mind to Mist. I don't know if she wants to go in there or not.
She doesn't want to.
Jason, you were gonna say something.
20 equinoxes equates to 20 years. There's an equinox every year.
And how long ago was it, Lewin, that your mother was adventuring?
I'm not entirely sure.
Well, how old are you, Lewin?
Well, I'm 21.
So
So-
it's safe to assume that somewhere between 21 to 25 years, perhaps.
Yeah.
So I disagree with you. I think it is entirely possible that, in fact, the Fierce Soul did change.
Yet if that's the case, how in the world did she operate with Kendrick?
And how long ago was the whole thing with Kendrick?
Several hundred years ago.
No.
That was not
No.
several
Wasn't
years
it?
ago.
No.
That was 13 years ago.
Oh, I was under the impression that, like, that was a long time ago.
No, it wasn't, because
I died 13 years ago.
I was gonna say Fuyu only just recently opened their borders.
I meant that Kendrick had been around for a really long time.
We don't know anything about that.
You don't know when Arista got in touch with them. You don't know how old Arista was. You don't know that much about Kendrick.
I can definitely say for certain that Kendrick hasn't been around for a long time, because he was searching for the key to immortality.
Okay.
So
That wasn't in character, by the way.
as I said,
That's just player misunderstanding then.
Yeah.
Charles waves his hand. I guess she is on our side, guys. Your side. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not a part of this.
well, that's. Well, I appreciate your optimism, Charles. It's just because she is. Just because she is of an age in which it is entirely possible that she is, in fact, the Oracle, as she previously told us, does not inherently mean she is on our side.
I don't think she isn't on our side. I just meant to say she doesn't. She may know something that is helpful to us, yet hasn't told us yet.
Ivy, your connection comes back on. Sorry. I'm sorry about that, Ivy. I was dealing with a monster.
Dealing with a monster?
Yes, that's what I do. What is it
Oh.
that you need?
I was just inquiring on how old you were, or trying to put together pieces.
It's hard to keep up with ages out here. The You hardly get to see the sun. I want to say maybe I'm 23. I'd have to ask my grandmother, my grandmama.
You're 23?
Yes.
Oh. Everybody has you, as much older.
Oh, I guess I give off that old soul stuff. It comes with it.
Huh. Okay. Um, he kind of scratches his head. I don't, I don't know what else I'm supposed to ask you.
Oh,
Um,
well then I'm gonna close this
I,
line then, if that's okay.
well, you told me to keep it open. Um,
Yes, but it's rather hard to focus on my fighting when I'm hearing rambling.
understood. I'll leave you to it.
Just hang up when you're done talking.
Of course. Like,
Alright.
Me on red.
I think
so,
yeah.
Ivy, it looks like he's having an internal conversation, scratches his head once, and then just looks confused. She's 23.
Okay.
She's also fighting something, so she can't really talk right now.
And I assume she didn't say anything about what exactly it was she was fighting.
No,
I see.
nor did I ask.
I suppose that makes sense. I just love that the whole concept of him that cat sending, how old are you? And her over here fighting for her life. And then just hear, how old are you?
I mean, that's what happened. She
Yeah.
told him to hang up when he's done talking to her. Because she can't hear what he's saying.
he was blabbing a little bit.
Oh god, okay, that's... Sorry. Okay, shit, I don't fucking know. I had thoughts.
Well, I mean, the fact remains that we know. This is going to be in character. The fact remains we know that the cult is going after Cheiko, and I'd rather them not find her before we do.
Yes, that would be... Wait, which cult? There are two now.
They're one and the same. I think one of them's just a puppet. Regardless, the one we don't want finding her. We don't want either of them to.
And why do we not want them to find her now?
Well,
Just refresh my memory.
the first killed her last time. And I'd rather that not happen again. Considering she knows something. She had memories back before we did. Perhaps she saw a lot. And there was something strange I observed. She spoke like. She spoke of the sisters like. She had a conversation with them.
Excuse
She didn't say that outright, but that's the slight impression it gave me. And there was something different. Something struck me as strange.
I see. Cosmin is just going to silently pull out her catalog. And I'm gonna purchase 2 scry scrolls. Is that acceptable, Emma?
Sure. Just make sure you put the
Cool.
money out.
Yep, already did. And I will hand one to Lewin.
Alrighty.
I'm going to use the other one, not yet, but I will be using the other one to scry on Periwinkle.
We're all about the same level of familiarness, so doesn't matter who casts it.
No, I am technically more familiar with her.
That's true, that's true.
Alright, so Che go first.
Yep.
And cast thy spell. Pew pew pew.
I gotta go look up how that spell works real quick. I forget. I know I have to roll something. I don't remember what it is. I get a -5. I got a -4. So -9.
No, you don't have anything of hers?
I do. I have her necklace.
Oh, right, Chaco's, right, my bad.
Okay, so oh, I can just hold on. I'm gonna cast Sending to her real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm about to cast Scry on you. Can you not resist it?
I can try.
She can just opt into failing.
She can try.
Okay. And then I'm going to cast Scry.
Maybe you're not the only ones trying to scry on her.
That's true.
Okay.
That gets a -9.
No, that the thing I just rolled, whether or not she can or can't resist.
Hey, if that's her trying to resist it, yeah, that gets a -9.
No, this was gonna be a pass,
Okay.
where she's going to not resist it.
So wait, what am I looking at? Where is she?
You find her in a little restaurant, cafe of sorts. Surrounded on the outside of the windows, there is some sand and streets of some of the houses out there are made out of clay. And she is serving food to people. And when she also turns around, there is Naoki in the kitchen, past a window wall thing.
Okay, I'm gonna say, hey, can you go outside for like 2 seconds?
She is going to step outside, and it is
What is
just,
it?
it is just city desert. There is a
Okay.
wall. There is a very big wall.
Very big wall.
Very big wall.
Is there writing on
Okay.
the wall?
No, it's just a city wall. And there's also
Um,
a surplus of orcs around the place.
any like distinct landmarks?
Just the wall.
Okay. So desert, big wall. I imagine there's only one place that matches that description, so.
China.
And I'm going to just kind of thank you. I'll be on my way soon.
Well, when you scry on her, you also give me a second, and I will send you an image. So yeah, all right, you guys keep talking.
And I will just kind of drop that.
Oh, jeez, crackers! I'm gonna have to re-download it, aren't I? Well, you got her location, and now it's time for the other one.
Yeah. I only have a -5 for mine, just because I don't have any items of hers.
Okay, and what do I need to roll?
Same thing.
I 1d20
It's a whiz roll for.
wisdom. Okay. All
Yeah.
right, she has to actually make one to resist. So let me go and find her. Hello. Wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god. What's your spell save DC?
It'd be the 24, not the 23. Sorry, I have it rolling at disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah, she succeeds.
You find
That
her?
beat your spell save DC? Shit.
I'll save is 17, Baron.
Oh.
Let me go and get this to play some more.
What is your spell save?
Mine is 20.
It's just
So,
you don't know Periwinkle that well, huh?
well,
That
not
that
even
does
that
have the maximum familiarity bonus. We just don't have a personal effect.
Mm.
yeah.
Personal effects make scrying way more likely.
She knows that somebody was scrying on her.
Yep.
Is that how that works?
Yep.
Yep.
I don't
Mhm.
remember. That sucks.
I think on my character sheet is updating or refreshing the page.
Well, if you
Anyway,
guys. Oh, sorry.
Cosmina will go ahead and come back to herself again and just. Well, that's unfortunate.
Spell didn't go through.
No, it certainly didn't. She, unfortunately, is also aware that somebody is attempting to scry on her now as well, so.
That is not good.
No, it is not.
Around what time is it, Emma?
It's about the middle of the day.
Alright, well, I say let's finish unpacking and getting our stuff from the cart here, and then let's get done with Burning Daylight and go and get this artifact. Any
Oh,
objections?
fucking go.
Alright, pull back out my notes. Alright, so you guys just want to hand wave time?
Yeah.
Alright, we are getting to 1 o'clock, and I'm gonna throw you guys outside the building. All folders, thank you. Where is... No, it is in here. Alright, put you guys back out. Alright. So, you guys want to head out to the mountains of Rubyville, correct?
That's
Mhm.
right.
So, get in your carriage.
You know it.
Alright. As you guys get inside your carriage and start riding outside of Rubyville, there are a couple more planes and there is a passage through the mountains. However, Toda will kind of be leading the way a bit. And she is going to take you guys off some beaten roads towards a little bit of a different direction, a little bit south, and into a forested area. However, the only problem is that these roads are a little bit too difficult for the carriage.
Shit.
So it might have to be an on-foot ride.
It'd be a bit of a hike.
Let me see if I have anything real quick.
Charles is gonna speak up. Well, I didn't really sign up for this mission. We can make a camp, and I could stay here and wait for you guys with the horses.
That would be great, actually. I was going to alarm the carriage, but that saves me some magic.
Do you know the sending spell?
Do I? Do I? And he's going to flip through his mind. Spells. Message, mending.
It's a 3rd level.
Third. No, he only has message. That is the only
Let's
one.
teach him.
Yeah, teach him sending.
Alright. Where'd it go? Did it not drop? There it is. Now it's there. And now it is 2 o'clock.
Okay.
So, whenever you guys are ready to stop the horses, Charles will climb out, and he will start pulling out some stuff to get ready to set up a little camp. And make sure there's a little fire too, so you guys, if you come back late, you can at least catch, where the fire is. All the little sorts.
If anything happens, use sending. Alright, let us be on our way then.
Let's.
Alright. So, let me go ahead and get a little bit. So, as you guys start climbing up and through the mountains into the denser tree brush, it is actually rather dark for how midday it is in the afternoon. There is a lot of moments where the mountains turn into sharp 90-degree angles to go up. Nothing like a 10-foot climb or anything. It's maybe 3 feet, but it's a bit enough to cause annoyance for some of you. Especially
short.
like, yes. I would like some dex checks so you don't slip, perhaps. DC is a 10.
Straight dex or acrobatics?
Dex, acrobatics.
A save?
Yeah, dex saves. Dex saves, acrobatics.
Well, sorry, Nada's got that in the bag.
Yeah.
Me
I
too.
just don't want any of you guys slipping and breaking your necks. Because walking on leaves is
Uh-oh.
rather hard. Penril, your
He
hip.
slips and breaks his neck.
Penril, as you're making a step up one of the through there, oh my god, making a step up through the leaves, there's a wet one that's under your foot and it slips under, and I need you to take 2 bludgeoning damage.
Oof,
Ow.
that fucking hurt. Dude, I
Wait.
wish falling over in real life was only 2 bludgeoning damage.
I was gonna say it reminds me of today. I took Prince for a walk and I rolled my ankle once and almost rolled it
Oof.
twice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make him limp because we don't need that, do we?
No.
All right.
No.
I had a peg leg once, I can do it again.
No. Well, it hurts real bad. I'll just
Yeah.
amputate it.
As you guys are
Not
continuing
that something
to,
Panero would do.
you guys are continuing to climb to
Don't
the
tempt
next
me.
hour, and Toda is with you all, and she is staying in the middle of the group, although kind of guiding which way to go. As on occasion, it seems like she is checking a piece of paper and then shoving it back into her mailbox for directions.
I assume I'm lagging behind the group.
A bit, yeah.
Loon's gonna be positioned close to Toda to protect her in case we get fucking jumped.
Another hour goes by, and it starts to feel like you've passed the same tree again.
don't
I
know
have
if I wanna
perfect memory.
post-
Did we actually pass the same tree again?
It looks like it, but it seems a little bit more craggly and leaves falling off than before.
I'm just gonna kind of stop and eye the tree.
And the tree just sits there and blows in the breeze.
I'm
Alright,
going
guys,
to
it's
walk
time
up
start-
to it and make a notch in it.
As you do, dark sap begins to fall from this tree.
Great. I don't want to
Ooh.
touch that.
Panroll takes a little bit of the sap and tastes it.
It tastes like it tastes bitter, and it's definitely not edible.
Ugh. I'm gonna bottle some of it.
Okay.
Oh, it's that shit they make tar out of.
I know. I can use it to paint my statues. Help seal them so
And
they don't get, waterlogged.
as you guys are continuing to climb up, the sun has started to go over to the other side of the mountain range and set, so it's leaving everything darker as you continue.
Well,
Yeah.
darker to a party of people who've dark vision means
Poor
nothing.
well, Dante can't fucking see.
My dragon
True.
is made of light.
Alright.
He casts
and
light on his glaive.
at 7 o'clock at night, you guys come across a clearing.
Graphics performance notification.
I don't see shit in here. What?
What?
I mean, I can see, but I mean, like, you said we came across a what?
There is
clearing.
a clearing. Can you see the map?
Okay. Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, alright.
Is that shadows on the ground, or is that dried fucking blood?
Is
Only one way to find out.
tree
Let's
foliage
lick
and
it.
stuff.
Okay.
Um,
I asked because the shadows there look different than the shadows up ahead.
let me pull Toda onto the map. Oh god, my eye won't stop twitching. Please.
Mine too, man. My left eye just will not stop.
Alright, you guys can move around up and freely.
What are these,
see
like,
stones.
low walls,
No,
stones?
those
What are they?
Those are supposed to be little stakes in the ground, but there wasn't anything to, do, so I did tombstones as a representation of it.
Hey guys, I found a building over here.
You found what is left of one. It seems to be a large tower that has completely fallen over.
Any sign as to what might have knocked it over?
No. It's been like this for years.
Yeah, this definitely wasn't natural decay. Something happened here.
Don't know.
I found a door.
I'm gonna look down and see if there's any plants here, like alive plants.
There are a couple. But it's mostly just kind of grass. And some of the trees do look alive, but a good bit of them look dead.
Okay, I am going to cast speak with plants,
Okay.
and I'm gonna lean down. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Hungry. Hungry.
Oh god.
You're
I want
hungry.
more human flesh.
Okay, let me give you some food.
Gives you.
Oh boy, it's burning through third level spells. Let's go. I'm gonna cast plant growth.
As you cast plant growth, the grass spreads out a little bit more over some of the dirt patches and paths around. More! Give us more!
Well, answer a few of my questions first. Do you know anything about this place?
Death, decay. Death and
I see.
decay.
Are there any other visitors of this place?
No.
I see. Well, I'll just continue and just like channeling the spell.
Okay. Toda is counting out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm gonna yank on this
6.
hatch that I found.
As you do, you see a ladder that goes down.
Hey guys, found a way down.
5,
Yeah, we'll
6,
be there in a minute.
7, 8,
I'm gonna pick up a stone
9,
and drop it. See how far
10,
the drop
11.
is.
12, 13, 14. And she's gonna bend down at this one. As you drop your little stone down, it goes down quite a ways until there's a little thunk as it hits the bottom. Toda bends down. H. Okay. Lewin, do you have a shovel?
Yes, I do.
I'll be right back for just a moment.
Okay.
Amberlin's gonna walk over. You want me to dig up this grave, huh?
I can do it for you.
I'll do it. And he's gonna get to work.
Alright. So as you begin unearthing the ground beneath you, everybody, you all feel this chill run down your spine, as if there are things out here watching you desecrate the dead.
They don't like that.
You know what? An intrusive thought just hit me. I'm going to cast. Or not intrusive, but just a thought that's been lingering in my mind. I'm gonna cast Identify on Chaco's necklace.
Okay.
Is there anything magical about it?
Yes.
What is it?
It's an amulet of good.
Nice.
It is.
It is?
It is.
Okay. That's good to know.
Mhm. But you're not ultimate good though, so.
I mean, of course. I mean, you have to be cleric or paladin anyway, so.
Mhm.
To get some uses anyway.
Make sure
So,
this
is she a cleric or a paladin?
Jaco? Yeah, she's
Oh,
a cleric.
wait, no, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I thought you were casting Scry on a necklace Toto was wearing. My bad.
No.
Not Scry, Identify.
As you all are standing here, the wind is picking up a bit. And you hear as though the wind is speaking to you to run away. To stop what you're doing. Go home.
Poltergeist moment.
Get out.
Is it talking to me, or is that
It-
how I'm feeling?
It sounds like the wind is speaking to you.
Every
Oh
time
boy.
The wind is speaking to you. Ivy is telling you to stop. All of you to stop and go home.
It's speaking to all of us.
Why?
Lewin is out here digging up a body.
Yeah.
Why are you digging up a body?
To get the artifact we're here for.
Lewin, as you continue to dig your shovel further and further down, your shovel hits something wooden, but as you slam it down, the wood comes in from under and it sends you a little bit further down as your shovel pierces through a skeleton. And
Alright.
you have made your way in.
I'm gonna start dusting it off and open it up and,
As you
you know.
open up the coffin, the wind cries louder, wanting you to stop. You're violating what is sacred here. But in that chest cavity is the box.
Loon's gonna look at it and he's gonna mutter himself, "May the sisters forgive me." He's gonna pick it up.
It is the same ornate box that was seen with Toda from Ivy. And within, you hear the thumping.
He's gonna put it back down for a second. He's gonna think for a minute. He's gonna look up to Toda. You hear that, right?
Hear what?
Are you joking? You don't hear the wind talking?
No.
Loon's gonna kind of look to the others. Please tell me any of you hear that.
Hear what?
I certainly heard it.
Oh, so that wasn't my imagination.
No. The wind is begging us not to do this.
And yet there you are with the relic in your hands.
He
Not
put
in
it
my.
down.
Yeah, I put it back down.
Toda's gonna.
And yet,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, and yet there you are with an open grave at your feet.
Toda's gonna roll her eyes and bend down and pick back up the box and bring it to herself.
And hold on, how deep is this grave?
You are
stand there.
Yeah. Did you put it back in? Like I assume
I put it
He
back
put it
in
all
the
the way
chest
back in.
cavity.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Then Toda's gonna climb into the fucking grave with you and grab the box.
Look,
A bad feeling about this.
I really. Wind, can you tell her, not me?
Toda looks at you like you're dense and climbs out of the grave.
Oh, and that's we're gonna die. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh, this is how I die. And Loon's gonna climb out of this grave.
I'm going to I'm gonna subtle cast detect thoughts on Toda.
Okay.
How many points is subtle cast? I forget.
2.
How many points?
Two,
It's
thank
the
you.
second level.
No, Baron.
And when in
for-
doubt, if it's useful,
Oh,
it's 2.
for subtle cast. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I thought you were talking about for the spell, not subtle spell. My bad.
Thank you for the singular period.
Yeah.
Emma.
There you go.
Oh. Miss.
Upon climbing out, I am going to draw my scimitar.
Miss Toda,
Mhm.
may I inquire what about this relic is so important to you?
Because it reveals how souls may work. This is Fear's heart.
Or so they say.
And what exactly is a relic like that doing in this lonesome graveyard?
I have not a clue. And from those detect thoughts, she really doesn't.
If I were to harbor a guess, this place used to be the site of a grand battle or something.
How did you even come across the information necessary to pinpoint its location to here?
My father. He was interested in things like this. And she's going to slide the box into her mailbox. He had many odd collections, and this was something that he's always wanted, and he has encouraged me to continue this.
Have you
This
ever
is
thought
going.
that sometime things are better left alone?
Well, yes, but this is one of those things that I want.
Alright, Emma.
Mm-hmm.
Ow!
Holy shit. There's all your crits.
Big oof.
Ow! Ow, ow. Cosmina, for a moment, just kind of like starts coughing. Not quite fully doubling over, but like looking down towards the ground for a moment. Let me see the ghosts.
Okay. All right. So as you had looked down, you see at your feet are a lot of things already laying upon the ground, just as though they have given up the will to continue to exist. And as you raise your eyes back up and around, you just see many others, as though they are just wandering about the graveyard. And there are a couple who are staring at the bunch of you at that grave.
Please don't look at me. You're gonna get flashbanged.
I'm
Do
not looking
do I recognize the sparkle in her eyes when she does that?
I guess, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, because there's this very specific thing I learned that is very important when using that Pure Soul. Loon's gonna kind of look at her, and he's not gonna talk very loudly. Pretend like they don't exist, even though you can see them.
Why?
I don't know why. Keiko just told me that she had to do that. They get upset or something. I don't know.
Ivy.
As you look to Ivy,
I'm
you
not
s-
looking
okay.
at him. I'm
Okay.
calling for him,
Okay.
sorry.
Okay.
Ivy, could you come here for just a moment? I seem to have been having a bit of a coughing fit today.
Yeah, sure. Do you need healing?
Yes, a bit, please.
Alright. Wild shape. I'm gonna restore 18 hit points.
How much do you have in your healing pool?
70.
Okay, I'd rather reserve some of that for later, just in case. Ow.
It refreshes every other turn.
Oh, okay, great. I need 11 more, please, because I hurt myself looking into Dante's brain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Take some more.
Also, Emma, actually, you know what? Let me refresh the page. That might be it. I was gonna say my little health bar was not updating on my screen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There we go. Okay. Ah, yes, there we go. I'm gonna specifically, I want to look into the grave itself.
When you look into the grave, you see the body of an older gentleman, as if he is resting in where his skeleton is. So his skeleton is anatomically as correct as can be to what is in there.
You know, aside from the jarring of people stabbing it with a shovel.
Well, it's like there's like the ghostly form around the skeleton. It's like as though he's sleeping as well. And as you stare at him, his eyes briefly flutter open to look directly at Cosmina.
He's looking directly at me, but Cosmina is essentially, she's doing the thing, you know, where it's like whenever you're trying to be a lot more subtle, so it's like your eyes aren't quite fully focusing
Mhm.
on the thing. It's like you're looking past somebody.
Mhm.
And so that's what she's doing, as she just kind of slowly glances back and forth over the grave itself.
Okay.
And then she's going to look to Lewin. So she never specified anything.
No. I believe it was I believe what she did specifically say is that some are upset that they're dead.
I see. And I would wager that were I to turn it off, it would not matter.
Emma, you're breathing on the
Sorry.
mic.
Sorry.
Really bad.
I'm sorry.
I would
Had that shit
wager
up
that
your nose.
were I to turn it off, it wouldn't matter, because though I couldn't see them, they would still interact, I suppose.
I guess so, yeah.
Turning back
Hmm.
on. Turning back on noise suppression. So.
What, Emma?
I turned back
Oh,
on noise
shoot.
suppression.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, well, I mean,
I think it's time we investigate that tower.
I would like to know more about this, though.
I believe we'll get more answers there.
Hmm.
If anything, the tower almost resembles a church, does it not?
Well, this is a graveyard.
Exactly. It's going to have something of importance, I feel.
Well, do the man a favor and bury him again.
That's true. And I'll close it up. And Lynn's gonna place his hand over the coffin and kind of mutter a prayer before covering it back up.
And I'd like you to know that the whole thing with Cheiko, I'm imagining it in much the same way as Miruko.
Mhm.
Were there any distinctive features about the man in the grave?
He was wearing a tan robe, and that's about it. He just had a very long beard, and he was bald. And that's how he was done.
Ah, he's a monk.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
A priest
Something
of
of the
sorts.
sort.
Oh, he just looked like very, very old. And those robes you've never seen before.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Yeah.
it's a priest of. Well, to be fair, that's mostly out of character.
Mhm.
It's a priest of sorts, just because, mostly because of the
Mhm.
bald head.
So, are you guys ready to go down?
Yep.
You may
I
have to use
suppose.
alt dragging because sometimes the map I put in, the boxes are a little bit weird. I had to make it like bigger at places, so it is very cramped. You guys might be stacked on top of each other as you go down.
Okay.
Bottom left.
You can, of course, do this.
Yes, I forget that.
The ping.
As
So
you
which way is forward?
going up.
Up, I believe.
As you guys all go down this very narrow passageway, down the ladder into the passageway, ahead of you is a large gargoyle that stands above a door. And upon it reads, "In darkness, only the answers may reveal themselves."
Douse torches. No light in here.
Whoever casts light on my glaive needs to not.
The unfortunate thing is light is not a concentration spell.
Oh, I mean, no one actually did cast it. I
Handrail
didn't.
did.
Yeah, Panro did.
I don't have light. I said someone should cast light on your
Oh,
glaive.
okay, okay.
Oh, okay.
The poor
Alright.
Dante has been wandering around in the dark.
It's chill.
Dante,
Oops,
you can only
wrong
see 10
button.
feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so there's a very small room up ahead.
I believe Ivy and I should lead. He has the best eyes in the dark, and I am one of the most observant.
I'm fairly observant too. But yeah.
Ivy, as you step into the room, there is torches about this place that are lit with somehow still lit.
Can I douse them?
I'm gonna flick my finger through the flame really quick. Is it actually hot?
Yes, it is. It is
Okay.
very hot.
Bef-
Very.
Before we start,
Mhm.
I would. No, sorry, Emma. You're fine. Before we start dousing torches, I would like for us to be able to get a scope of the room first.
Fair enough.
This is a tiny room.
Yeah.
So the torches are
I know.
very, very hot when you put your hand through them.
Penril, if you would please.
I'm gonna
Wow. Wow. You weren't joking. This is tough.
No, we weren't.
I'll
So?
try the door for now, Lewin.
It's locked.
You did
I
nothing.
think we should douse the torches, and it'll unlock.
Is Toto with us?
She
yeah.
should be.
Let me drop her in. I'm sorry.
The mag is empty.
I don't see her.
I don't see
Oh, I
her.
threw her on the light. My bad.
I was gonna say.
Where'd she go? I just saw her. Tota. Right under Elias. There we go.
Elias.
Yeah, in the order.
Oh, okay.
Jacob, Periwinkle, Charles, Naoki, Tota, Elias, Morty.
And I'm not seeing any ghosts in here, am I?
Right now, no.
Okay. Aside from the ones around us.
Yeah. Well.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna say, I think at this point it would be impossible for
Me
Cosmina
not. Yeah. Mhm.
Well,
not
also,
look at me.
Cosmina, are you looking at Panroll?
Yes, I suppose so.
Roll me a sanity.
A sanity save! Oh boy!
Just give me a sec. I forgot I closed my page.
Oh shit.
Add a D4 to it. Sorry. Add a D6.
Oh yeah, because we're in your radius now, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
11.
that'll pass.
Thank God.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
No wonder Chico doesn't like talking to me.
Carm.
Yep, I know. I saw it.
Carm. Jesus
What?
Christ.
I saw that!
I didn't. Damn it.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Baron, I've always said she is in this campaign.
Yeah.
Anyway, that aside. So Emma.
Yes. So it is a pass, so you're fine. That's all. Panroll, as you were down here, you feel a sense of warmth and familiarity and family. It feels like home down here.
I hate that.
Except,
Don't like that.
except
Dark,
not quite,
Moist. I
No.
like it.
not entirely. It feels like grandma's house warm. Like,
Mm.
you know, you have your own home, but then you have your grandma who loves you, and sometimes you go and visit her, and it's like an old home.
Mm.
Those like old people.
I don't remember Grandma. That's the scary part.
Well, let us go ahead and douse the torches then.
Well, Did Karma have any visible reaction to what she saw?
Mm,
I'm very, very intentionally ignoring any ghosts, supernatural entities, what have you.
How long does it last?
It lasts until I turn it off.
Oh,
and Shaco has to practically deal with it for a lifetime because she's always stressed out.
Mm.
I'm gonna go ahead and get some more music playing. What? Crazy. Control C. Alright, so what do you guys want to do to get this place doused?
Cast Eldritch Blast on one of the torches.
Prestidigitation.
Technically, two because I have 2 blasts.
So as you blast the torches with magic, they seem to only grow brighter.
Hmm.
Huh.
Hey, Ivy.
Yes?
You were a arcane vampire, right?
Yes?
Can you eat the fire
No.
since it's magic?
Allow
I mean,
me.
I can try, but go ahead, Dante.
I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna smack it with an anti-magic strike.
Yeah! As you put out the fire, you notice that within those sconches, there seems to be some sort of um, unnatural coal that is in there.
You know, we could keep this for infinite campfires.
The-
Actually, kind of not a bad idea.
Our fireplace would never go out in the carriage. Just saying.
I was also gonna say, this is kind of remind me of the spell Continuous Flame. Except Continuous Flame doesn't burn hot.
So who wants to pick up the coal?
Not it.
I'll do it.
Alright. Lewin, as you pick up the coal, and its soot kind of spreads upon your hand, and a little bit crumbles, you guys hear very faint screams coming from this coal.
Oh, love that.
Ah, coal of the dead.
Can I just suck all of the magic right out of it?
Yeah, you are a magic sucker too, aren't you?
You want to
I
do that?
Just some, not all. Let's have a little nibble first.
So
Have a little nibble first.
as
okay.
you begin to absorb the magic, you guys watch as Lewin's eye, like the whites of his eyes, begin to turn black, and from those eyes, his skin begins to pale across, as he seems to be absorbing something much more than magic here. And Lewin, as you are absorbing, you feel a bit stronger within your potential. I need you to add one more mana point to yourself.
Like one more
Yeah.
mana,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like
add-
permanent, or
yeah,
just
permanent.
increase? Oh boy.
1.
Lewin,
Yeah.
stop.
What?
Stop it. Stop whatever it is you're doing.
It was good. It made me stronger though.
Ooh, can I eat one?
Lewin, you do realize that if the coal is screaming, there is a high chance that it is made with souls.
Oh, hold on, I have to do something real quick.
Let's
I
make a
love having
morality check
sneezing
real quick.
fits.
Okay, cool. He's going to just pocket it. You're right. I shouldn't I shouldn't do that.
If you shouldn't do that, then perhaps you should leave it.
It might be useful.
Lewin, I believe we were all in the interest of checking each other, weren't we?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
No.
No, nobody's taking it. Leave it here.
Oh, I want to try eating it too, though.
No.
As the lights go out, there is a click behind Lewin.
Cool. Door's open. Let's go.
No. Drop it.
I meant to say dropped it.
Okay.
You're lucky I passed my wisdom save.
I mean, even if you hadn't dropped it, it was getting taken from you.
No, I was going to keep taking more if I had failed the wisdom save. Alright, I'm going to enter. Let's check this out.
Okay, thank you, whoever shut the door.
I misclicked, I'm sorry.
As you guys walk in, you notice that the walls are very much made out of skulls.
And
And-
Cosmine is going to look
Cos-
to Lewin as if just a moment. Cosmine is going to look to Lewin as if, see?
I'm
Cosmina,
still hungry.
something about this room is familiar. Very
Oh,
familiar.
Oh, no.
oh, this is where it happened.
Dante.
Yes, Cosmina.
And she's going to gesture to the altar.
Oh.
Lumen's gonna run his hand over the altar. Is there like dust and stuff on it, or is it like
Yes.
someone's been here?
Hey,
Okay,
there's
thank
dust.
God. I would have been so scared if there was not dust here. I would have been so scared.
This place
What is this?
has it's a piano.
A piano, what else would it be?
Push a few keys, see if it still works.
It is very much off tune.
Hmm.
And it echoes throughout below.
What's this?
Altars of blood. Old
Oh,
blood.
Oh boy. Gross. Oh, so it's like
Ooh.
sludge. Disgusting.
Mhm.
Blood for the blood
Is
gods, skull
there-
for the skull throne.
Am I
Corn
seeing
for the
anything?
cornflakes.
What's up, Cosmina?
Am I seeing anything?
Right now you are seeing where splatters are. There are people laid upon the ground, all stretched out towards the altar.
Towards the altar?
Yes, they are reaching towards the altar. Don't-
Alzamina.
I mean,
Toda's
that
beginning to
ability
look
let you
a little
talk
bit
with him?
uneasy here.
What, Penrell?
Does that ability let you talk to the dead?
Oh, hold on, guys. Somebody's knocking at the door.
At this time of night?
I mean, it's only 10. It's not that late.
Now, 10 o'clock is definitely way too late for somebody to be knocking on your fucking door.
Uh-huh.
I think later than midnight is too late for someone to be knocking on your door.
I mean, the cops showed up at my place like 3 a.m. one time.
Well, yeah, same.
There was like 3 state trooper vehicles. It was
I
fun.
apologize. Nobody was. I suppose I should have realized. Nobody was necessarily knocking at the door, and I should have realized it because Prince did not react. It was likely. Oh, is that you, Emma?
No, it's not me. It's just
And
funny.
I relate, I am also schizophrenic.
Yeah.
No, likely what it was is somebody was knocking on one of my neighbor's doors.
Oh.
Because the walls of my house are a little thin, so if somebody's particularly loud outside, I will hear it.
Loon is going to quickly
Well, hold on, I wasn't done talking
make
to
a sketch.
Panda. Alright, Baron.
I just wanted to finish that.
What's up, Cosmina?
Panro had asked me a question, if you would kindly reiterate it, because I...
Does that ability let you speak with the dead? Or just see and hear them?
I haven't tried.
I grab one of the... Are the skulls attached, or are they just kind of stacked on the walls?
Some of them are kind of attached in, some of them you could probably pick up. It's like a mixed
So I
match.
grab one of the skulls that are kind of loose,
Hmm.
and I cast... that on it.
I swear to God, I'm gonna kill you.
It begins to chatter.
What's he saying?
He's just chattering.
They don't talk.
Yeah.
It's
Well, that causes me to what the skull's saying, if it says anything to her.
He's just chattering. She's gotta have the
It's just
ghost.
chattering,
Yeah, she's gotta have
and
the
it would
ghost.
have to be the ghost, not the body.
Oh.
It's a nobody.
And besides, I won't be testing the lengths of this for your amusement.
She's looking for the somebody.
stop.
No, she's
Did you
looking
hear
for
me,
the...
Panro?
I set the chattering skull on the piano.
Okay.
Did you hear what I said?
You're not going to be testing the links for your amusement. Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay, you're fine. I just wanted to make sure you heard me because the other two were talking. This big altar right here, is there anything aside from the fucking huge ass skull on it? Is there anything of interest or importance?
Nothing that you could see as of the moment.
That's what I should have animated. The big one.
Leave it.
Wouldn't work anyway.
Toda is looking very uncomfortable about this whole room, and she looks a little bit grossed out by it all.
Lewin is surprisingly collected.
Avia looks at all the skulls. This kind of reminds me of what I used to do.
You said that like you were fond of what you used to do.
No.
I know,
Cosmina,
but it's the way of which you said it.
you do
I'm
notice
listening.
that there is a door up here.
Mm-hmm.
There's
When
not
I
a door
approach the
here.
altar, do I get any sense of anything?
What do you do when you approach this altar?
Probably trace the surface of it with my fingers.
As you touch it, you feel as though something is drawing you towards it. Your head begins to throb, and the just behind your eyes, they just sting of pain, and you just feel as though perhaps you should lie on this altar. Just lie down.
No.
Okay. There is to add, you feel like as though you've definitely possibly been here before, but along with that pain there is a sense of comfort.
Like Grandma's house.
Like grandma's house.
I'll retract my hand. On a hunch, I'm just gonna like put my hand up against my chest.
Your heart is throbbing. It feels like it is going to leap out, and it is beating very quickly.
Okay. That's better than not hearing one.
Mm-hmm.
Cosmina,
Yeah, it's Dante.
I think what you saw is real. This place. It's
Well, as far as I'm aware, the way that particular ability works, yes, it can only be real. Well, I suppose were you tricked, it could not be real, but it can really only. You believe it to be real, believed it to be real at the time, at the very least, because it is your memory.
But why was I here?
It's hard to say.
What purpose did I, as an infant, serve to the cult?
Well, given your long life, it could be any number of things. Perhaps if we investigate further, we might discover something.
Yes, I suppose we should keep going.
Keep your eyes peeled for stone tablets, paper, anything like that. Murals too. Any artwork.
Let's see. It's not a cantrip. I mean, it is a cantrip, but it's not. Okay. I'm gonna pull out a coin. And I'm gonna cast a light on it.
Oh no.
Okay. Are you gonna carry it around?
Yeah, I am carrying it with me for the moment. I just want to test something.
I guess I'll put not an aura, dynamic lighting, emits light. What is that, 20 feet?
It's
I
20.
think it's 10. Is it 20?
It's
think
2020.
Yeah, save. Alright, there you go.
Oh, okay.
You simply just
Torches are
emit a light.
30-30.
What, Emma?
You should be good.
Okay. Okay, but nothing untoward happens.
No, you're good.
In that case, I'm gonna pocket it.
Mhm.
So, effectively dousing it for now because I can't turn it off. It's a
Alright, well,
hour.
I'm just gonna keep it on.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, what do you guys want to do?
There's a door back here, Dante. I'm going to investigate further.
Is there a door north of me?
Yes, there is.
There's also a door here, guys.
Let us try to not split up too much.
Well, I can tell you that Panrolls is probably smaller to deal with. Just give you guys a little hint. But if you guys want to split up, that's okay too.
If there's less to cover, I'd like to do it first.
Well, somebody should probably tell Cosmina, because Cosmina doesn't know that.
Hey, Cosmina, we're gonna go this way first, okay?
Looks like there's less ground to cover.
Very well.
And Loon's gonna finish up his sketch, and it's a highly detailed sketch of the altar. As well as whatever other ritualistic markings are in the room.
Dante, is everything alright?
Yes.
Ivy,
My
as you
apologies.
enter that room, you find cribs broken down.
Mm.
Oh.
Ribs.
Promise Neverland, got it.
Panrol, in your room that you are seeing is once a storage room that would have been filled to the brim with such nutrients to keep people going down here.
Loon's gonna look to Tota. You holding up alright?
This place is gross and unsanitary, and I hate it.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Am
Pan-
I
Mhm.
seeing anything in here?
You're seeing the cribs about that have been rotting away.
But no ghosts.
None. Panrol, in your room, you have upon a bed And upon the walls are molded faces.
Are there expressions on the faces?
Happy. They are very happy.
Hmm. At least they're happy.
Cosmina, as you enter this room, there is a lot going on here. You
Mhm.
are watching recreations of ghosts torturing others.
Okay. What's going on in my room?
It seems to be a kitchen,
Okay.
and it smells foul, whatever was in that corner.
Oh
Damn, it
boy.
smells like chicken.
What is in that corner?
A viscera.
Oh boy.
Viscera. Is there anything of interest on the desk here?
Then was he who come to us as the blessed did not answer our calls and prayers, no more he who gave the knowledge of time.
Then was he
You-
who came to us.
Yeah, I was about to say, can someone type that out?
I'm working on it. Emma, can you give me the next line?
Then was he who came to us as the blessed did not answer our calls and prayers, no more he gave the knowledge of time.
The knowledge of time.
Hmm.
Is that about right with punctuation?
Yes.
Going
And
to
that's it.
rub my ring
Hmm.
and ask Sky Daddy if he recognizes this prayer.
Sky Daddy chuckles.
And then Cosmina is going to very quickly shuffle out of the room.
Hmm.
This room is empty, right, Emma?
You see one of them sitting upon the toilet.
Ah, fuck.
Huh.
Maybe he's gonna take a step away from Tota.
She's gonna step towards Ivy. Like, just sticking to him.
Leave him
What?
alone!
What?
Why are you stepping towards me?
I don't like this place.
You want me to do something about it?
I don't know.
Emma, what am I
Oh.
seeing here?
You see a golden throne.
I'm gonna take a seat on it.
Meanwhile, Cosmina has stepped into another room to throw up.
You smell. It's horrific in here. And it does not help you're a dragon. And your senses are becoming overloaded right now.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm throwing up anyway.
Can I hear Cosmina puking?
All of you can hear her puking.
I'll shout, "Hey, remember the charcoal thing? It helps with smells too."
Yes, well, it's not really the smells at the moment.
I tried.
I'm just gonna kind of call over. Come on, let's regroup in the altar room.
Miss Tota, if you would kindly stop cornering Ivy.
I'm not trying to.
Also, Emma, I should mention, Ivy has little flakes of ash just radiating off of him. I don't think Toto's ever seen that before.
No.
Hold on, I just want to make sure I get
Tota, please don't harass Ivy.
I'm not trying to harass him!
Is this a bed, Emma?
As you are entering into this room, you see a woman laid upon the bed, as though straining herself, writhing upon the sheets, and her skeleton lay scattered upon it as well. And on the walls are sculptures of faces smiling upon the mattress. You good, Cosmina?
No.
Mm.
What's on the thing over here?
Nothing of note.
So is this our Halloween episode?
I guess so. Yeah. This is spooky. This is our Halloween episode.
This is what happens when we give Emma more than a week to plan.
What would everyone dress up as? What would your character dress up as? Go.
I'm gender bent already, so.
Maid outfit.
Yeah.
Toda is grabbing the back of Bluin's shirt. She is not having a good time, and everybody's saying that she's
Bluin.
harassing Ivy. She's just...
Lewin doesn't really mind at all. Lewin's entire demeanor has been relatively calm, so...
Cosmina, from the grates upon the floor, you see hands reaching out as if trying to get out of whatever is below them.
What else is what is this room though?
It just looks like cots, a smaller bedroom, but filled with many beds. Oh.
Great. Okay.
Panroll. Panroll. You find a lot of sarcophagi. So does Lewin.
Oh, is that what that is? What's the other room?
More.
I assume they're dusty. I'm gonna kind of see if I can find like a nameplate. Are they all unmarked?
They are all unmarked, besides maybe some like etches of symbols. But the well, not the symbols. Sorry, there are letters of the alphabet, but Panroll, I need to see what languages you know.
I know Infernal, Abyssal,
Abyssal.
Elvish.
They're
in
abyssal. Yep, they're in Abyssal.
Okay. Do I understand what they're saying? Like what the
They're-
letters
they're
are saying?
Just letters of random parts of the alphabet, so possibly within their name.
What's in the green room?
Um,
Cosmina.
it's the so the green room just seems to have pillars about within them, and that is all. And they emanate, but within those pillars, there are green flames that are shooting through them. So it's like pillar opening with green flame, pillar.
Oh,
I don't know shit about that.
The radiation.
Emma,
Yeah.
what's that?
Yeah, that's more coffins.
Yep. Oh. I need a minute. Cuspina, it is what you see at the very end. And it is looking directly at you.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Toda's supposed to be behind me.
Toda was left behind and she saw Panroll there, so she's just like antsily at the end of the corner. Thank you, Ivy. She's just dancing there nervously, trying not to touch anything.
Lewin still got his sword out, so he's gonna walk on down towards that.
Okay.
Dante, what do you see?
I don't know. I'm waiting for a description of this
It-
possibly
that-
tiny room.
That is the one I was talking to Cosmina about. That is small. It's a very small room with some beds there. It's still a little bit put together,
Okay.
and there's grates on the flooring.
Very, very tiny room.
Yes.
I'm looking at this eye. I'm kind of investigating
Well,
it. Is
let
it
me
unblinking?
get Dante and Ivy to catch up.
Okay.
I'm gonna investigate the sarcophagi.
Same
Do I
thing.
notice anything strange? Any
gonna put her there
rhyme
so
or
you guys
reason
can
to the
pass.
lettering?
I don't freeze
Nope.
here.
Okay.
Put her there so you guys can catch up. So as you all approach the end of the hall and towards the eye, it is staring at all of you.
Is it blinking?
No, but its eye is
Is
definitely
it
moving.
following?
Yes.
Okay.
Lewin, may I?
May you what?
Eyes are kind of my thing.
Well, what do you want to do?
Oh, let's find out.
I'd rather you tell me what you're gonna do before you do anything to it.
I'm gonna try to commune with it. See if it'll talk to me.
It's an eyeball.
You never know.
Whatever.
I'm gonna assume Lewin takes like a step to the right so I can squeeze in here.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the hand with the ring on it. I'm going to just place it next to the eye and just think really hard at it.
The eye
God.
stares at you.
Mm. A Sky Daddy? Is this your doing?
It chuckles.
It's
Fuck.
been very unhelpful.
It has, okay? I asked it questions earlier and it ignored me.
Sorry. Cosmina, you find another desk.
Hmm. Well, it didn't say anything.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna poke this eye out.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Let me get Cosmina's first here.
Okay.
Cosmina, you find another piece of parchment.
Okay.
The one with eyes transcends and swims through the passage of space, grants us the spirits of collection, consuming, and lastly the dreamer.
What, can we get that one typed out too?
Someone's been reading H.P. Lovecraft in their free time.
I think I'm doing a little bit better than racism. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Can I ask you to
yes.
repeat that slower, though?
The one with eyes transcends and swims through the passage of space, granted us spirits of collection, of consuming, and lastly, the dreamer.
Granted us spirits of collection, consuming, and lastly, the dreamer.
Mhm.
Consuming, and lastly, the dreamer. Okay. Transcend, swims through the passage of space. Collection. Consuming. And lastly, the dream.
Alright, Lewin, do you want to pop out this eyeball?
Well, first I'm gonna turn to Dante. Any objections?
He kind of tilts his head at it curiously. I'm not sure.
My logic is it's down here, and it's probably evil. Just by proxy of it being here.
Perhaps I should dispatch it of any magical capabilities.
That I would appreciate.
Whoops. Alright, I'm gonna anti-magic strike it right in its pupil.
As you strike it, the entire place
Ow.
begins to shake. And
Ah.
behind Toda and Ivy, the walls begin to crumble. And everything around you as well does.
Oh,
Everything
I
is
told
shaking.
you not to mess with it.
And
Okay.
the eyeball begins to shrink into itself and into the walls.
Does it open a passageway, or?
No, it does not.
Okay.
No,
Now,
he fucked us.
give me just a second. I must...
You can't put a Resident Evil ass eyeball and expect someone not to poke it out.
Guys!
Hmm?
What?
She's gonna point behind her.
yes, we see it. Nothing we can do about it right now.
Okay. That's cool.
Hmm.
We're gonna die down there.
Alright.
Relax.
I
Breathe.
mean,
We'll be okay. I mean, we've certainly been through worse.
Emma, what's this on the floor here?
You find... What's the best way to describe this? I guess, like, shattered... It's not shattered... Some of it is shattered glass, but it's like... It's like... I can't describe it. So you know how, like, sugar candy, whenever you're pulling taffy and it makes those glass bubbles?
Yeah.
It looks like that on the floor.
Is there any heat radiating from them?
No.
I'm gonna walk through them then.
As you're walking through them, they begin to shatter across the floor. And luckily, you are probably wearing boots because you are Cosmina.
I'm wearing boot heels, yeah.
Yeah, so you are okay.
Boot
Almost,
heel.
you know, like a boot hill.
Boot heel.
Fudge.
And before I read you that, where do you guys want to go? Over here.
What the fuck is this?
Let me zoom out to find you. Ah, you
she's
find
boxing me in.
another altar.
Oh boy, is it different or is it fundamentally the same?
This one has the tentacles radiating from its upper jaw downwards.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm gonna sketch that on in and continue on my way.
These are sarcophagi, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
I wanna lean down and place my hand on one of the sarcophagi.
So I guess I'm confused. The walls started crumbling and we're not in a sense of urgency?
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
Well, the problem is the exit just closed, the way back just closed behind us, so...
So is the place gonna collapse onto us or not? I'm confused.
I don't know.
DM, please
God
elaborate.
made that clear.
It is, everything is still kind of shaking, and you guys are just going on normally, so...
Well, I don't know where the exit is from here.
It was behind
There's-
you guys.
Yeah, it was behind us, and you closed it behind us, Emma.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Is that, yeah.
how are we
There's not a
supposed to
hell
have
of
a
a lot we
sense of
can do.
urgency?
There is
Interesting.
an alternate way out. I just wasn't expecting you guys to poke the eyeball out, but okay.
Why? You put
Well, okay, before you sit here and continue ragging on her, Lewin, did you come read the thing in here?
no.
Come read it in here.
This is a lot.
What is it? Which one?
The second one.
Okay.
No, it is not the second one. I'm waiting. Emma said something. She was gonna read something for me.
1. The Sister of Light has ceased our prayers, leaving us to turn inwards to seek answers. The void and aches grow with loss of the sisters. However, even with great calamity grows life, a babe born from the first rains of the world. The grief of this world will heal. By 35, we were given another gift of the visitor from lost lands of south. By year 70, our newborns began to grow sickly. Many we offered what we could to the sisters, and so only he, the Watcher, came to our aid. The child in death's
Oh.
state were granted back to life. With them, mother's mind and soul. The collectors in consuming saved our next generation.
Can you copy and paste that, Emma?
I will type it out.
Okay. It's very mean of you to make Carm do it because she can't just look at it. There's nothing in there.
And besides, I'm still having a sense of urgency. It's just that I was exploring to look for the exit. That looks like bathrooms.
A lot of nothing.
This
Vampire ass
one.
coffin. Vampire ass coffin.
Does it look like there's anything beyond this?
No, it is just wall. There was
Okay.
a secret room, that was missed, but it's okay. Well, let me finish typing this, because now I gotta type all this.
Are you at a dead end there, Panroll? I can't see around the corner here.
I think this is the
I believe it's a
alternative
dead end.
exit.
Trying to figure out what the fuck the secret room could have been.
Yeah, where it?
I don't think that's the alternative exit, Baron, because there are two.
There's a goofy odd chair in this room, and if I sit in it, it might hit a pressure plate and open up the secret room.
You guys are running around the place. So I can't
I
even
mean,
help
you
you.
wanted a
Yeah,
sense of
first spot.
urgency.
Yeah,
so...
I know, but now I have to sit and type this.
Yeah, well, maybe you should have had it all typed out beforehand.
No, I would expect
Like,
you
we
guys to
wouldn't
take
want
quick
that
notes.
typed out. That's one of those things you'd want verbatim. Come on now.
I'll wait till is done before I speak my action.
I can't believe you didn't think someone would poke the eye out.
I told you not to fuck with it.
It's a big spooky Resident Evil eye. I gotta poke it out.
And we've been talking about, you know, people with eyeballs that can see things.
Oh. I don't think any of us were particularly fond with the idea of being watched anyway.
We're always being watched.
It doesn't change the fact that we made one less spectator.
And we're about to be spectating a whole lot less too.
I don't think that is particularly important.
I'm gonna laugh if we have to loop again.
That's gonna be very annoying.
See y'all in another 56 loops.
Yippee!
Well, I do have a mild to moderate solution.
Yeah.
Farinata, use your senses and dig a way out.
So true. We can just fucking driller our way out.
Farinata has a burrow speed.
Alright, there you guys go.
Cool.
Emma, I'm gonna take my quarterstaff. I'm gonna tap it on this wall in front of me, to the south of me.
Let me find you. That's not gonna work.
Does it sound hollow?
No, it is very much thick.
Well, it do be thick over here, Lewin.
How
Well,
long
this ain't the way out.
has it been since Fear fell, by the way?
331.
331, okay.
I'm gonna sit in this red chair. Does anything happen?
No, you guys are in the wrong place.
Okay.
This place that closed off behind us.
What if I told you there was a fun way? I just need to get these fucks back in this room.
In what room?
Which
Just
room?
come back to meet with the rest of the party.
Oh, I didn't know we were in here.
Well, everybody else hasn't moved, so...
I can't see.
Give me a second.
Oh,
I
I'm
can't
gonna
use-
hand him the coin light on it.
Alright, very nada. Alright, shit. Sorry, let me... light field, right. 20. 20, you're gonna have to remind me to remove these settings when I get a chance, and then turn off...
Okay.
Well, I turned off your night vision, I don't want to do that. Bright light, low light, save. Alright, there you guys go. Okay. So, Fairy Nada, you want to burrow?
Mhm.
As you approach the wall, the eye begins to reform and sprout out, looking at Fairy Nada. It's as though the walls themselves are alive.
Well, that's fun and all.
It begins gliding along the surface of the wall, taking around the corner. Give me a second. So from here, sliding upon, I don't know if you guys can even see because of the
Yeah, I
stuff.
can see
Okay,
the
there you
arrow.
go.
Sliding upon onto the floor, up this wall, and then going along this way. Oh.
What's happening?
The eyeball is moving. It's reformed.
Okay.
Farnada's gonna go chase it.
I guess let's follow.
No, you go ahead, Fernanda.
Yeah.
The eyeball stops here, and then it rolls back into itself.
Farnada's gonna burrow over here.
Can you do me a
What'd you
favor
see,
and
boy?
click around this square? Oh, with your mouse tool.
You
That
remember
is
your-
the
Mouse
mouse
tool.
tool.
Yeah, see if you can just click around. I
I'm
don't know.
hammering click
Alright.
and nothing's happening.
Fuck.
There it is.
It's because you have to reveal it first, that's why.
Okay.
Yeah, we couldn't see it.
Usually you have to make checks for that.
I don't know how the fuck I didn't see that with my 8 million passive.
Well, you guys just walked in and walked out while I was in the middle of typing.
No,
That's why
I
you slow
walked
down.
in, read the thing, and then I left.
And I mean,
I
to
would've
be fair, I was
expected
standing
you
in
to
there
say
for a solid
something.
few minutes, so.
Yeah.
So, Ivy is kind of slowing down and he's holding his chest.
Loon's gonna turn around and go to him. You alright?
Hey, spaces.
Hey, you're gonna be alright. We're gonna see the sun soon.
We're
What's
gonna see the
this,
sun soon, he says
You
to
find
the
a well.
vampire.
Oh well.
Oh well. Well.
Alright.
Well,
Yes.
Lewin, do you have the light cantrip?
I sure do.
Great. Rock light down the well.
Alrighty, that's what I'm doing.
As
They're
you
just EB'd down.
drop it down, there is in fact a ladder.
Cool. Is it rotted to hell?
Some bits and pieces, probably.
No, that's not good at all. Do we trust the
Alrighty.
rickety ladder?
Doesn't anybody ever carry mend these days?
I
I
mean, I
have-
do have men.
Charles has.
I
I
have-
don't have mend.
100 feet of rope.
Is it like 100 feet down?
It's maybe like
I
30.
also have. What's
Okay,
24 times
cool.
3?
A number.
72.
I have 72 feet of wooden ladder on me as well.
Where the fuck are
Why?
you storing that?
It's in one of
Mailbox.
the patches on my robe.
Where the what?
yeah,
Oh.
It has
Some
a robe
magic-
of
some
useful
ma-
items.
I know, but some magic items are fucked up.
I mean, that's fair.
Well, how do you guys want to go down?
Doctor Who ass fucking robe.
I guess let's rope our asses down.
All right.
You want a rope or do you want to use a ladder?
Rope.
Rope.
Rope's faster, because we're not climbing back up, we're just going down.
Wait, but
Okay.
we don't have anything to secure it to, is the problem here.
Hold on, give me a second.
I know, I'm waiting to see if you have something else.
I have a steel door. Or an iron. I have
What
a 10 by
kinda-
10 iron door.
I.
But
I have two 10-foot.
You know what? You know, I'm gonna take the ladder.
I'm just gonna cast Featherfall on everyone.
Ooh, I have
Ah,
a marble
works.
elephant.
I have cast Featherfall, and we are all going to jump down into the well.
That works too.
I just hope that we have a way to get back in case we need to. Anyway, in the well.
All right. This is where we're gonna end session.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh god, it's
Why?
already that time?
Yeah.
Really this early?
You guys have like
It's
10 more
10:42.
minutes. Yeah, you guys had like 10 more minutes until the session was over, so this is a good place to end it.
Where the fuck are we gonna do after hours?
Mm. How did we feel about it?
Oh.
I'm gonna have a nice long conversation with Sky Daddy.
He's just gonna laugh at you.
I have a lot of things
We're all
that
gonna laugh
Elias
at
needs
you.
to fucking know now. Like, hey, bad things, really bad things.
I am a product of demons.
I ate demon energy.
Once again, right? Once again, the actual problem is this bitch.
It's the first again.
No, it's fucking Danae.
Oh, kinda true, yeah.
Dad's laughing at me. I think
Wait,
he
not
has
Danae,
something to
sorry.
do with it.
What the fuck is it? Azrael? Azazel.
That's
Mhm.
it.
So, I know how you guys went quiet on me at that one part. Are you guys okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
What?
Right on you and what part?
All of you went like really quiet in one part when I was describing the bed. And the ghosts
Oh, I
on the
was
been.
fine. I was
Like,
just waiting
assumed
for
the ghost
everyone to
was a
catch
neighbor.
up.
Well, see, with the bed, I was quiet because I was contemplating whether or not I wanted to try to destroy the skulls to see if it helped. And then I decided I didn't know enough to make that decision, and so I walked away.
what were you saying, Panrel?
Oh, I was saying the ghost sounded like she was in labor.
No,
It's Dante's mom.
we don't know that it's his mom. First of all,
We can assume.
no, we can't.
Well, I'm going to.
Because for one thing, she doesn't look anything like him.
True.
Not to mention the fact that you also have an entire room over there that were
Full of
full of
cribs.
baby cribs.
True.
We're gonna start off with our thoughts, questions, concerns, and conspiracies. And
I'm not bothering with conspiracies.
I'm not either. I don't have enough information to say anything I'm actually confident in, so.
you guys do have a good bit. I
Not
want to.
really.
I want to start with Dante.
I guess definitely concerned about this portion of my past that is just now coming to light. Why was I wrapped up in this? Is this a reason why I've lived so long? What other purpose was I meant to serve? And why hasn't this caught up to me yet?
Well, I think it.
Um,
I don't think it helps you guys hit the nail on the coffin. We were like, let's go explore Dante's past, and you guys would have come across this anyway, and not have thought about going across Dante's path.
mm,
So.
I mean, that did help. It helped us understand specifically.
You guys would have just come over this and all this information, and then nothing.
It was very good that I was like, you know, it really bothers me that Dante doesn't know his past.
See, I'm not willing to share many of my conspiracies, Emma, because I'm not willing to sit here and listen to you giggle at me over it.
You know what? That's fair. You have to tell me some of them at some point.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. It's a few things that make me happy. You guys won't grant me that happiness.
It's because your giggle is very condescending.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I'm sorry.
It's like, you don't know. Ooh, I'm holding information from you with vague bullshit. Tee-hee. And it's like, erg. It's irksome is what it is.
So Dante,
I mean,
did you
it's fine.
Dante, did you like the session?
Yes. Although I don't know where it's gonna go from here because
Yeah. Well, hold on. Let him finish.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was
There.
just agreeing.
there's more to it down this Alice in Wonderland looking ass hole.
Oh my god.
For real.
The place is actively collapsing. I don't even know what the fuck this creature is that was apparently holding the place together. But Panril seems to have some kind of familiarity with it.
Yeah.
So, needless to say, when things are said and done, I'm gonna have some questions for Panril.
Andrew
Oh
has
yeah.
questions for Dad, and Dad's not answering the door.
I'll talk to you in DMs.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't test it just because I didn't want to risk getting ganked by ghosts. That's a band title for you.
Ganked by ghosts.
Yeah.
I'll be using that, thank you.
That's so good.
So if I had talked to them, would they have been upset?
I can't tell you that until you talk to them.
A classic answer.
I really can't. You have to discover that on your own.
Now that being said, you know, fuck you, Lewin.
What?
You
What
gave
did I do?
me you gave me something for the sake of caution, right?
Yeah.
Which is understandable, and I do appreciate it. But that also means that I'm losing one sanity for practically nothing.
I did need to warn you about that because Jaco was
No.
always hella
Emma,
freaked out.
right, but Emma hasn't told me to lose any sanity.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
This is me declaring Cosmina is losing a sanity specifically because of the ghosts in this particular facility.
It's really strange how Toda is like she likes morbid shit, but we stumble into morbid stuff and she's suddenly very scared.
It's unsanitary,
Yeah,
morbid shit. She likes hospital horror, not fucking
Oh
graveyard
my
horror.
god.
figured she'd be more interested because this is about 60 feet below where she found her stupid little fucking artifact.
Exactly. I thought she'd be hella invested in this.
How powerful would you say Toda is, Baron?
Define powerful. Like, compared to the
Would she
party?
kill me?
Probably not. Well, how much HP do you have?
51.
Nah, that'd be a very one-sided fight. You'd win. You'd kill her in 1 to 2 turns, depending upon how all out you went. And if your averages weren't ass.
I mean, honestly, the unfortunate thing for her is I would probably kill her outright anyway.
Yeah, if you Thundering Battle Magic Missile and you upcast it, she'll probably die.
Well, I can't I can't, like, okay, I could Thundering Battle. Yeah, whatever. I'm not thinking about that right now. The reason why I was asking is because I was really tempted to just take the box myself and put it in my mailbox to keep it away from her.
Oh, yeah, we could put organic things in our mailboxes again.
Yeah.
Stop recording.